What's up, everyone? We are here at the Made Bike Show in Portland, Oregon, where they are featuring tons of custom handmade bicycles from builders from around the globe. We're going to go in there and see if we can spot any electric bikes and also talk to some people about what they think about the electric bike movement. Look at this service from the Made Bike Show. And then here's your registration.
Howdy, my name's Thomas Callahan. We're here at the Made Bike Show, and I'm displaying this e-bike. This is my personal bike. It rips, I love it, and it's super stiff. It's got a triple triangle, a raked out head tube. I think the head tube's at about 64, and it's a great roller. I use it for trail building and bushwhacking and trails. It's an impressive machine. Anybody that has ridden the Bosch system knows that it's no joke. Yeah, it's a super nice kind of bike to have in the quiver, along with a hardtail and my gravel bike. I'm kind of in the mountains, so I don't really ride too much road, but I'm pretty stoked on this bike. It's got electronic shifting and 140 travel on the front, and I'm stoked to show it here at the Made Bike Show. Well, you don't see too many custom e-bikes, but I'm a real big champion of them. I think they have their place and utility and the shred factor, and I feel really positively about this bike. It really opens up a lot of riding for me that I wouldn't necessarily have access to. I'm no professional mountain biker, but I sure love to ride just as much as everybody else, and I'm into it.
I'm Ethan with Commotion Cycles. We hand build bikes in Eugene, Oregon, one at a time. This is our 2023 Metolius. It's built around the Bosch motor system. You got dual batteries on it. It's got a range of about 50 to 120 miles, depending on the 4 power modes. Draws battery life down equally out of both of them. It extends the range a little bit. This one is built up with the SRAM 12-speed drivetrain, but we also make this in a roll-off version, which has the E14 shifter, and it's all integrated together. Tons of paint and decal options on it, stuff to make it fun and unique and your own. Any naysayers about e-bikes have not ridden one yet. This was my first time with an e-bike, and it is fun. I understand what it's about. It is a kick in the pants. 1 or 2 people, it's fun.
I'm Rich from Restless Bikes, and I don't build e-bikes, I build steel bikes, but e-bikes have their place, and very soon I'm going to get my wife an e-bike so she can keep pace with me. I mean, e-bikes have a place in the community just to get people out, get them out of cars, get them interacting with each other. We're in the open air. I mean, you're still breathing the air, you're not stuck behind glass. It's a great thing.
Hey, this is Boone Metal Fabrication. It's the first e-bike I've made, 2.5-inch tires, and I don't know what to say about it other than I like e-bikes, and I think it creates more accessibility to mountain biking. More people on bikes is more money for trails, I think. It's really what I like the best about it. I think just getting more people on bikes is really what I care about.
My name is Zach Kraffel. I'm with Vapor Propulsion Labs, and this is a concept bike we built in Colorado. This is the Swift Triple. It's got a lot of the different technologies we've got in here. If you start in the back, it's got a 3x3 internal gear hub with E-Shift. That E-Shift is a Bluetooth signal, wireless to the cockpit. Then we're belted on the rear end to the stoker, belted to the stoker, then belted to the middle stoker, which is for a small kid, 7-year-old kid, and then belted again to the front side. In the middle, we've got these Z couplers that take apart the frame. This middle stoker can come away, join the captain and the rear stoker into a tandem. And we've got custom titanium cranks, custom ISIS titanium spindles on all of these 4 different crank options. And then in the front, we've got a wireless Bosch assistance mini remote, all coupled to a Bosch CX motor in the back. So there's a lot going on this particular rig. We wanted to create something that was different than you would typically see at this kind of a handmade show. And this is an Omnium project bike. This is a lot of different projects that we work with, the small OEs. They'll come to us and ask, hey, how do we electrify? And we try to make it easier for them so that they don't feel like it's super complicated. In this particular rig, we actually did the fabrication. We took a motor node that existed on the market. We retrofitted it into an existing steel frame. We then built the bike. We added the belt. We put in a 3x3 internal gear hub in the back. And when we're showing it here today, this is a project bike. It's not a production bike, but it helps OEs electrify quickly.
Hi, I'm Adam from Sklar Bikes, and I like e-bikes. I think e-bikes are super fun. They get more people on bikes. They're fun to ride. We don't make any right now, but we're planning on it someday. I think it'd be super fun to have a bike that has some cargo space, but is mostly just a fun bike to ride around. So you commute on it. You can take it out for fun. If you go by the grocery store on the way, you can get a bunch of stuff, something like that. A biker's cargo bike.
A rider's cargo bike.
Rider's cargo bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something actually fun to ride, but just happens to have a motor. Yeah.
So that's the e-bike I want.
Hey, my name is Dan from Nam, from Onguza Bicycles, all the way from Namibia. And even though we have only push bikes here, no e-bikes, I am the biggest believer in e-bikes. They are just absolutely the future. I can't wait to build e-bikes in the future. And the day that I fell in love with e-bikes was when I was out riding in the Spanish mountains and I came across a group of 6 retired men. And 2 of them were in e-bikes and they had big bellies. And I just realized that they wouldn't be there if the 2 guys weren't on e-bikes, because then the group would have been smaller, the whole dynamic would have changed. And basically, it just allowed this group of guys to get lost in the mountains and have the time of their life. And ever since then, the love has grown and grown. And yeah, I honestly can't wait to have my own e-bike.
Hey, I'm Oscar with Simple Bicycle Company here out of Portland, Oregon. This year we turned 20, so pretty excited about the show. Yeah, e-bikes. We built a full suspension, a little squishy bike last year, kind of to test out the suspension design, but being that I'm a bigger guy, e-bikes have been a saving grace for people that really want to ride and they don't have the energy or the fitness as some people. So it's a lifesaver. It's gotten me back on the trails, so I'm pretty stoked on them.
Hey, my name is Thibaut from Restless Bikes, and yeah, e-bikes are amazing. It's like the perfect way to commute without getting sweat, and it's super fun on the trails too, open new boundaries, so a lot of fun on all the different ways.
All right, hi everyone, welcome to Made.Bike. My name is Julian Zephyr and I run Brule Bikes. So this bike in front of us is kind of a tribute to early 20s, 30s motorcycles. I was one of these when I was a kid, and I realized nowadays I don't want to get a gas-operated vehicle. So this is kind of my go around town, get groceries, give friends rides, get to work, utility commuter. So what we've done here is just a simple bolt-on Bafang drive, 750 watt motor, but it has a lot of torque. It's 85 Newton meters up to 150 peak, I think. So paired with that is actually a 8-speed internal Shimano. They now have a 5-speed Nexus, which is much more robust and I think is much better. But what I think is great for e-bikes, single strong chain, internal gear, disc brakes, long wheelbase for stability, and big tires. So a small wheel, big tire, perfect combo. A lot of people are doing that now, like Aventon bikes, Rad Power. They're going smaller wheels, bigger tires. Gives you the durability you're looking for. So at least where I'm from in San Luis Obispo, I think it's the perfect way to get around. It's a small city. You really don't need to have a car in a town like that, especially Portland too. It's got the infrastructure to be getting around. So I really hope that more people go this route. So I'm hoping that in the next 5-10 years, which seems like it's going that way, people are going to be more open to getting a bike that fits them and their needs without using a gas vehicle. So fingers crossed, and thanks for looking.
What's up? This is Hearn with Montenegro Manufacturing. I make these bikes. We make carbon fiber bikes, custom made. E-bikes, electric bikes, and I think they're great, man. As long as people are out on the road, riding their bikes, enjoying their day, being outside, whatever gets them to ride their bikes, you know?
My name's Ross Leopold. I'm with Mosaic Cycles, and we do custom titanium bikes, all made to order, custom paint in-house, along with the fabrication. And I was asked by Samson about electric bikes, and I think they're awesome, definitely for the right person. I still get my ego shattered when somebody steals my KOM on an e-bike and I'm on my normal bike, but that's it, and have to live with that. But I do think e-bikes certainly have their place for the right person. I think utilitarian, it's amazing. I think recreationally, it will go a ways for whoever needs it. But for me, I'm going to stick to my guns and keep riding regular bikes, but maybe down the road, lose my car, get an e-bike or a 150 mil trail bike and shuttle myself. So we'll see.
Hi, I'm Kevin with Risse Racing. We're out of Central Oregon, and we're here in Portland for the Made show. We got all kinds of crazy custom bikes around here. This is one that we made that's an electric assist. It's called the Voltinator. So on the Voltinator, you can pedal it, it'll kick in. Also has a little regen braking, so if you back pedal, it'll slow you down. So this is kind of a little bit of a crazy electric bike. You aren't going to go on mini trails without them yelling at you because it obviously has a big battery. But yeah, it's something we make as kind of a fun little bike over in Redmond, Oregon. And just having a good time here in Portland, enjoying the show, seeing all these beautiful bikes that these people craft together with such artistic skills. So obviously this one's a little bit bigger of an electric bike, but the benefits of having just a bike that anyone can ride on trails in the city and use as alternative transportation. It's great seeing the batteries get better, the bikes get lighter, more range, and I think that electric assist bikes just opens up a lot of people to get on the trails who never would get out on a bike. So I love bikes, and I love electric bikes.
Thank you for watching this video from the Made Bike Show here in Portland, Oregon. We hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of cool custom bikes, electric and non-electric. So we look forward to seeing this next year and looking at the show grow. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can see a lot more videos just like this one.